sure. Sorry. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm just going to do just a little reading. I had 30 views in one sitting and I was so proud. That was lovely. I appreciate that. I thought that reading would be so bizarre and no one would be interested, but it was so strong, so strong. And I'm so sorry if anyone is having anything in their life happening to them, like my last reading, like catfishing or something, because that's the lowest of lowest. That's really, really bad. So I'm just going to do a very quick little reading. Mella's just here. A quick cup of tea. My favorite drink, Earl Grey tea. Nature's Cuppa, it's called. But it's all organic. It's just beautiful, and it's lovely bergamot that comes through in it. Yes, pop it. Come on. So I'm just going to do. Just wanted to add, those who might have watched what I was talking about to do with where I was parking yesterday. The situation that happened, there was such a strong intensity in me that I had to lock the door. The first thing was hop in the car. As soon as I opened it and then I shut it, I thought, lock the door quickly, lock the door. But something else that the man said, he had a 10:30 appointment, which would not have been true, because I parked my car at about, would have been probably 10:34, I reckon. Cause I know, and because I was looking at the time, which makes, which either he was running late for, but I don't truly believe I parked over that driveway. I think that man, I don't know what was going on, but for some reason wanted me out of my car. So I won't be parking there again. Something very odd and strange, and to just appear out of nowhere. And have been watching me on the Tesla car video source. That's odd even still. So number one, he was, yeah, not being completely honest. It was about 10:34 when I got there. Go just a little reading. Hope this means something to somebody. Very small, very small. Keep getting this card. Oh, I just keep getting a similar thing. Someone's flying, someone's flying, someone's in a plane, someone's flying, someone's flying. It's like they're flying. Yeah, I've just got, it's like space air flying. And I've got the Swiss Alps, which are very beautiful to see, the Swiss Alps to look out on. And Switzerland has some sort of connection to this. Maybe it's Swedish cars, and maybe Saab will come back. I love cars. I love cars, and I love the Saab company. I always wanted to own the Saab company because I love cars. I don't know how that would happen, but it was one of my dreams. But I've got the Page of Swords, and I've just got travel. Someone's traveling to see somebody, someone's coming to see someone. But there's lots of destinations, lots of travel, lots of things going on, but a lot of stuff, a lot of crap, sorry to say that word, a lot of crap is in the background of stuff that's been happening that should not have happened, that was wrong and damning and not good. A lot of crap. And someone's trying to write this and come to get the right, like a legality thing. They're righteously trying to do the right thing, and they're coming in order to, like, serve, protect, coming forth and helping somebody. Someone's coming, but they're flying, plane flying. And I don't see lots of other people in the plane flying. I just see flying, but I see the colour grey. Even though I've got colours of blue here, I just keep seeing colours of like grey, like a soft grey, but a grey. That will mean something to whoever it's meant to. I hope this reading's not as odd and strange as what I've been getting. We have someone financially stable as a man, and they have children or a child, children. There's one that they're concentrating on more than another, and they're putting their hopes and dreams and trying to help them the best they can, one in particular. They love their children, but they're concerned. They think someone wants them for money. This is the card I have, so I can show you. And they feel that some of their children are monetary, wanting money or money to do with the father, and the father feels like he's being used by everybody and people don't love or care for him for who he is. And I feel he's just scared at the moment. He's trying to do the best he can. He's trying to change his life and be the best version of himself, which is the wonderfulest thing he could do. But there's temptation around him, that temptation around him, if he wants to go into these areas of temptation, the temptation is because of it's like flaunting things, or someone putting something on the table, and this person's like, yeah, that's okay, but I think time has come where I think this person will start to see that all of these things are about your morals. Whatever the temptation is around you, it's your morals, and who really are you if that's how you want to live your life and be in your life. You can look after what you have, but you can't be angry at everybody else if you've brought someone into an opportunity or a situation and then thought, oh, they've said this now and people know, and expect that you can sort of cold shoulder them, because you can't do that. You asked them to come in, these people, you wanted these people to come into your life and be part of your life, and you have, that's going to be part of your future life, whatever. And I feel there's children towards this, or children involved in this, and it's about setting up a balance or a structure or a fund. If there's finances are very important here, so some financial fund to support these children, people, for them. But this person feels that people just want him, if it's a male, not a female, it could be a female, for money, and that's really sad. But there are really people like that out there in this world. I know this. I used to have a friend when I was very young who's an engineer, and who's very, very wealthy guy. He used to work on doing engineering on lots of big projects, huge projects, and get paid very big. And he still like me, but I didn't like him in that way, and it didn't matter what he said financially, and it doesn't matter who has been interested in you in your life. What if people are the type of people that like you for what you can provide for them, give to them financially, then they're really not wanting you for the person that you are. So they're wanting you for material goods rather than physical goods. But if someone's coming to you because there's something they see in you that you can give to them that costs nothing, but there's something, they see something very special in you that no one has. And I don't know why I'm saying this, but it will ring true to somebody, and I hope it makes sense. Someone, we have working position. Someone is in a working position, and there is someone trying to stab. There's three people. I've had this, I think, in the last, I think it was the third reading back. There's three people trying to stick the knife in and trying to ruin somebody's life, and they're really trying. So I'm not saying it, you can see it. They're trying to do what they can as like a king, the queen of the wherever they work, and or go to school, or wherever the education place is, these people are trying to destroy their lives, and they're going above and beyond to try and destroy this person's life. And there's dark clouds coming because these people, I never saw this in this card before, these people should be warned that there is dark clouds coming, because what they're doing, they think they can do this because they think there's a possibility they may be right because of their actions that they did were wrong, and they know they were wrong. Actually, I say that again, they at the time they did their actions, they believed that they were maybe right, but they were wrong. I believe since they have learnt that maybe those actions are wrong or not correct, and they've started to self-doubt themselves and thinking, well, how else can we get rid of this person? What else do we have to go to find? So things like that are called entrapment legally, where people try to just in a whole environment of people are trying to alienate just that one person. And entrapment means they'll try and find any source or means that they can to get rid of that person by entrapping them with anything they feel that they're doing wrong, even if everybody else may be doing something wrong and they don't even realize they're doing anything wrong. They're doing it to try and get rid of that person. So there's some form of entrapment. Sometimes these things happen, but someone is trying to get rid of a person. You need to, if this is happening to you, you need to, and it has been going on, I feel, for 2 years strongly, 3 years in whole. And these people feel that if they can't prove that this person is who they believe there is, that there will be consequences towards their job. So that, I hope that makes sense to whoever. Sorry, my reading's very quick. I've got 2 cards. I've got someone who's like charging towards, trying to protect someone in the bad clouds in the background, like angry and like in there. It's like, I'm coming into battle. It's like Napoleon at the front, and we're going to war today, and we're going to win. We're going to war and we're going to win today. But this is happening to a situation where these 3 people don't realize that anyone's going into bat for that other person that they want to go. And somehow and I see 2 people coming into charge to try and protect this person, and I feel the person feels there's no hope of anyone helping them. But there's someone coming, and I get flying, I get air, I get like space, I get travel, flags of countries everywhere, and I get silver. I get silver again, grey and silver, like a pewter silver, like a silver sphere, like pewtery silver sphere. I get this a bit, and and there's white as well, and it's very large and very big, and it's like there's some form of, I don't know if this means anything to anybody, this sounds crazy, some form of smelting, welding, some sort of application is done to this, and there's a goldish color, like a copper conductor color, copper conductor with electricity. Copper somehow is in this. I've seen this before, so it might be the area where this may mean something to you. If you're in an industry where there's like metal sheet work or things like that, something is going on and someone is trying to create a lot of problems. But there's also could be that there's something happening where I feel that there's some sort of welding or smelter, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like a different form of welding appliance that's used, it's meant to be stronger, but there's some form of changeability in the molecular structures of the compound, and they're using some change or recycled material is used in this, or there's some variable change that the people aren't aware of that's causing micro fractures, which will cause a big problem, and they will be relevant to the person who understands what I'm saying about. we have 3 women again. 3 women trying to take out one person. They're trying in all way means to take out people on every level, every floor, every action, everything, trying to take them out. And someone has like Louis the 16th, like the Sun King around them, and someone is breaking apart, and these women feel they will get their revenge and they'll get their way and they'll get their attack. But we have like a Louis the 16th, a big, some form of something that's wanting to help but not be present, but help in a way that's invisible, if this makes sense. And it could also be in the way of a situation. If it's a relationship situation, it could be there's 3 women trying to say, don't go there, don't be with that person, no, 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 you're wrong, no. And they're doing the best they can to say no. And I feel that that could be happening because there's another person in the background involved who doesn't want this person to go to some place to meet somebody or be part of a relationship, because this is sounding crazy, my reading. So but this is what I'm getting, is that out of the 3 girls, there's one who's an older person, so there's a 4th person who's very wise and is more empathetic, but also protective of you and protecting you and what you have, because I feel there's some sort of adaptable change that needs to happen, and you can't really you can't be part of who you are as who you are. You have to change something about you. If this can make sense, I hope it does. That's all I'm getting, is there has to be something that's different about you, so someone can see you from a different era or a different level, but still be yourself. And remember, people are attracted to physicality, so but just changing something so it's someone doesn't think that you are part of there's a lot. Okay, strongly, whoever it is, you are with the select situation and all of these things, there's someone that someone likes and someone wants to go to be with. There is someone who, there are these women, but they're scared for you because they think that you are going to be used for what you have, not who you are. But I think the person, I just feel that they are very wrong this time, and that you have to be who you are and do what you believe is right for you and be strong. But taking advice is good, but remember, I think this advice comes from another third party that could be related to you prior in a relationship. And it's like advice. If you ask somebody for advice, or can you help me, I need your advice, or can I speak to you about something, I need your help in advice, you're not physically saying, I want what you have in your pockets, in your bank account. That's a very different scenario to someone who's wanting you to say, well, I want you to take me out, I want you to buy me a car, I want you. So someone is scared that someone is going to be using somebody, and I feel that that's not true, that's not correct. So we're going into a different area now, and I got that same card just came out back again. But you have to use discernment, and there's been some, I still get that catfishing thing again, catfishing thing. Someone's betraying someone's betraying themselves through imagery, and someone has acted on this, and the person is actually not the person in these photos. The person's photos are their photos. Someone could have maybe changed some about them or something about them, which means they must be IT or photogenic. I love photography, but I'm crap at IT, and I'm crap at, like, when I was at university studying photography. I couldn't do Photoshop. I couldn't use the Photoshop app because it was just too hard for me because of my autism. It's just too much, so I had to find other things that worked for me. But I have no idea how people create and do what they do. But someone has some availability or some ability to change or do things and is knowledgeable in this area, and someone is portraying themselves someone that they're not, meaning that they're not pretending they're somebody, or someone's using someone's imagery or photos. So I'm sorry we got back to that again. I get the star sign Cancerian, Cancer. This happens, and the time, the period for the person is birthday time is around Cancerian time. So we've got the little crab in the corner there, and it's happening to a man, I feel. And God is looking after you, the angels are looking after you, and that person somehow is coming directly to you. And this is all unseen, and you have to keep everything protected and keep all your ducks in a row, because someone's doing something wrong and they're also destroying something about another situation in your life, or someone connected to your life that you love, care for very deeply. And you have the strength to get this revealed. This will become revealed. But it's also whoever you are, you work around water or somewhere where there's water, it's like a barge, or like in where I live in Hobart, there's a place called NCAT where they make like catamarans. The man's called Bob Clifford, and it's around water where it's made. So I don't know if your workplace is in an environment where there's some sort of seafaring type of arrangement, but that's all I can do for today at the moment. I might do a reading when I get home. I was just so happy to get 30 people viewing. I thought I would do a little reading for thanking you. I'm so sorry my readings are odd and strange, but that's what I get. That's what I get. Whoever you are, you go around the world. There's lots of places you go to. There's lots of people you see. You speak to a lot of people, and Africa. So that's Africa. Africa is very, very poignant. I think that's Africa. I'm not very good with graphs. I'm so sorry. Pretty sure it is. Is there's yeah along the cusp of Africa. Cape Town. I don't know what that means. I know when I was in the defence force, they used to call me Jonty, because they used to use people's last names as and attach something to them rather than call them their last name, just some stupid thing they did. But there's some connection there, but I do have to go. I hope you have a beautiful day. My name's Electra. Please subscribe and share, and if you like this, can you please give it a thumbs up? If you don't want to, that's okay. I don't want to make it feel that I have done or said something that could upset or hurt somebody today, and I hope that I haven't upset anybody, and I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope this reading helps somebody. I'm so sorry it was strange. Have a lovely day. God bless.